Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your July 2024 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. You come in the month here, and we have the Empress, but with strength in reverse. So, that's when your divine feminine, yes, in your inner world, is well connected, to the spiritual world, to the insight, to the imagination, and so on. And you know can create within herself, but would have a hard time passing through the fears, the patterns, the animalistic side within yourself to be able to make it happen. So it's like I feel it all inside, it's all there, but the strength not in physical strength, but in that, being able to rise above our patterns, this might be not obvious and the beginning of the month. Then we have Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's you. And Justice is that understanding. Again, we have two major arcanas that are ruled by Venus. So the Empress that can shape things and bring that principality down with the creativity and all of that. And Justice that can make things balance between us and the other, us and the world, us and the friend, us and our co-workers and whatnot, life itself. So there's something that's going to be significant around that. And then at the end of the month, I think there's something about this you're going to understand about the Eight of Cups. When it's in reverse, this is when we're keeping the unconscious water stuff. We're not leaving it behind. It's still being held there. We kind of understand the concept, but it's still the process needs to happen. So let's see what's under. Under this, we have the sun, a lot of clarity. But like I was saying, when it comes to applying it in our real life and building it, making it happen, working, then it seems something is missing. There's something blocking it. Under Justice and the Queen of Pentacles, there we have Eight of Wands and Knight of Wands. So there seems to be a start. There we go. Arrows of love with the sun here. A lot of energy towards it. And here we have death and we have the star. This is just in that row during the month. Justice, death, and the star. Three major arcanas here for you, Taurus. And on that row, High Priestess, Empress, and the Sun. So a lot of energies for you, Taurus, in this month of July. Death and the star, this is purging. The star is letting go of the waters, and death is cleaning them. It's keeping our alignment. It's keeping our alignment. And that's why at the end of the month here, we're going to clarify and try and understand what has happened. Maybe things came up to the surface, but we have the Venus in Scorpio, Page of Pentacles in reverse with this. So it's like something that still represents a lot of fear for you, projections, and after this, it's very surprising, or maybe the Wheel of Fortune will turn up on this and turn all of this around. Let's see. Let's clarify this for you. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Tauruses for the month of July 2024. All right. Let's see. Oh. They're cutting the beautiful wildflowers in the ditches on the dirt roads where I am. It's always a sad day. But there we go. Okay. All right, let's see the Empress here and strength in reverse. Why is that, Spirit? What do you want to say? Ooh, about that. Okay. Well, it's about this, that Page of Pentacle and that Eight of Pentacle in reverse. Here I have the Six of Cup and the Empress in reverse. How interesting is this? It's like if you're really fighting this Empress upright, Empress in reverse. When it comes to a new beginning, a project, a job, I would say, yes, you can invest in a relationship also, but in something that would make you grow. And it's either you're in unconditional love within yourself, and that means that you love yourself unconditionally and that you know the unconditional worth and value of the spark that you are. That's the only way things can be balanced in this world. Let's look at the Sun, because the Sun brings a lot of clarity on this. And it doesn't mean automatically joy. You know, if there's something obstructing the rays of light, it's going to show it right away. And here I have the Seven of Swords as the bottom of the deck. So the shadow cast by the Sun is helping us point out what is creating a shadow. So it could be unconscious, disempowering beliefs, fear, not feeling supported, or in that state of course, I'm receiving the support, the whatever from the universe for this pentacle to arrive. What do we have here? King of Wands, your willpower. King of Pentacle, very willpower and the capacity to make things happen. And it's shining the light on this. Efforts that you make, efforts that people make for you, both. Your capacity to engage yourself, to want to invest yourself in this world is kind of tested at this point. And what is shaking is your divine feminine of inner knowing of the worth of who you are. So if I explain this in another way, maybe your lion learned that people do not invest in you, protect you, support you, do not make any efforts for you, or only when you put all your energy in them, kind of thing, okay? And if you've learned that, you've learned how to treat yourself this way. So when the sun shines on these two aspects, what is not like that is gonna stick out even more, like the shadow of it. Then we become fearful. Fearful of lacking. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lie that needs to die about that, about being wanted, about people seeing your worth and your value. So justice here. Let's see, justice is coming in to try and rebalance things. To try and remove the part of you that says, I knew this wouldn't work. Using your Three of Swords unconsciously to cut your own masculine hair, legs. Not creating any movement. Or, I don't see any movement, therefore, it's the proof of this. It's the proof that my seed isn't worthy. Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So this can be switched around at any moment, Taurus, okay? This does not have to be your month. This can only be, and here is our Seven of Swords in reverse. It's with the Queen of Cups. And here is the Two of Cups. What in reverse? What my moves, what is behind my moves? Am I making my moves from a state, an emotional state of my shadow, that Three of Cups in reverse that I'm holding on to, my old sadnesses? Is this what generates my moves? When I make a phone call, when I send an email, when I go to try and make that Page of Pentacles physical? Is it from a desperate place that feels disempowered and that is maybe trying unconsciously to find ways to justify, procrastinate, whatever? Seven of Swords. But here, Death and the Star. Death and the Stars are trying to remove that damn King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse came with the Death here, and now it's here with the Death and the Star. To try and undo that there's nothing more for me. It never happened to me before. Even if it's all unconscious, it has to leave. Your intention has to be clear. So this month you have the opportunity, this can all happen in the first week, okay? To really, with as much truthfulness to yourself, detect what is my intention. Is my intention to be right, that things do not work? Or is my intention that yes, what I feel, who I am, my higher self, that's my truth. And that's what I want to bring forward. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. It's this one. And it's an inner decision. You see that guy with the red coat and the wand on that card. It's your King of Wands. Where is my energy going? Is it going towards my expansion or towards proving that, my ego is right about not being able to maybe work for some of you, but being able to implant my aspiration? You're going to get it. You're going to see how unconsciously you're just on your guard. You're not open to receive, maybe. But here, kind of left my finger on the Four of Wands. So that doorway is there, revealing what is unconsciously blocking you. This is Cancer season, okay? So what is in the waters And we don't have a lot of water cards. The only water cards we have is the Two of Cups in reverse. So how the unconscious wounds, beliefs, unconscious beliefs are actually creating that incapacity to be able to be grounded and plant and grow. Ooh, Page of Pentacle. Okay. All right. So Page of Pentacle in reverse. We have the Four of Pentacle and the Four of Cups. So there's a bit of stubbornness, of holding on, and fear. Fear that maybe that pentacle is not possible. That's your leftover lie, Seven of Swords. And since you see it in your reality, it kind of reinforces that lie. Seven of Cups. So you go from Seven of Swords again. So you're facing your Seven of Swords, my beautiful Tauruses. Time to make a decision here, an inspired decision, because you cannot just be crossing your fingers in delusions. You need to face what are the beliefs that are completely disempowering me. And here I have another Seven of Pentacle. Maybe you're just waiting to see. But the Seven of Swords is a sinuous energy because it makes us strategize and try to make it with, but our mind is not helping us. It's believing that we're disempowered instead of re-empowering us. And, when it comes to these two guys, the more the light is shed on these two guys, the more you're going to pinpoint the wounds that were created from this. So they are enlightening you. Now it's time to put them into action and fix this one. Because probably the wounds distorted your King of Swords here, Taurus. And that's why you've been using Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. And you need to understand that. The faster you understand it, the faster you can make the choice to readjust, lovers, your truth. You will understand it. And that can happen like this. This can be a reading for a moment. And it will unblock the promises of this with this. We have it here, we have it here, and we have it here. They came out twice. Instead of being like this, it can switch like this the moment that you bring that up, the moment that you let that old water die. The major arcanas are there, so that tells me that on the, let's say, the macrocosm and the energies out there, this is what is pushing to try and influence our microcosm. So do not resist, do not fear, and allow yourself to believe in you. All right? I'm going to call this believe in you. So that the mirrors can change. So that the Two of Cups, instead of mirroring your shadow, your unconscious, is going to mirror your consciousness. And if your kings are upright, that's how people are going to act towards you. And so it's going to reinforce it after. Mirrors are for reinforcement in the positive and in the negative. So, on this, my beautiful Tauruses, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. The website, only through the website. And on that website, during the month, I hope I'll be able to download the tarot course I've been working on for a while now. And so it should be available during the month, or at worst, I'll announce it in the next videos. So, on this, namaste, sending you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.